Good morning, everyone. You join us for this T20 between New Zealand and England.
I'd say this is just giving away a huge advantage by choosing to bowl first. Everything about the pitch says there are runs to be had, and I reckon the bowlers are going to have a difficult time.
Right. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Not a great delivery, got it full, and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep. Confident appeal, could it be? A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Yes, keeper!
There'll be one run here for them.
Hales gets off the mark.
Immaculate timing there.
And they're away and nicely off the mark. Hales shakes their head. Was there to be hit but couldn't make the most of it.
End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. England are none for 5.
Right there.
Bolt is coming into the attack. We'll see the left armour from the south end.
Yes.
They'll get at least one.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Good return there, back from the deep. Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Bowlers!
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. England are none for 16. Huge edge.
Buttler shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Yes.
Edge. Keeper can't take it. Not sure anyone will cut that off.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Yes.
Edge. Amazing delivery. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Hitting.
Straight to the fielder.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot. Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
Waiting.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
End of the over. 5 off it. England are none for 21.
Yes.
Really good shot there.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Waiting. Yep, yep.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Right in the slot, probably hit it too hard. Crunched it straight to the fielder.
Wait.
Edge, unplayable.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
An economical over comes to an end, but you get the feeling these openers might be finding their feet.
Yep.
Pick that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Yep.
Time that perfectly.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly, and placed into the gap.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Waiting.
Let it come right under their eyes, but just didn't quite time it.
Wait.
8 runs added in that over. England are none for 35. Bolt from the south end.
Yes.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Waiting.
You can see by that shot, they want to get on with things. Just need to let the game come to them a touch.
Yep.
Nicely played.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that has raced to the boundary.
Drives and misses everything.
Hales will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Yep.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Wait.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
End of the over. End of the restrictions. I'm sure there'll be some big fielding changes coming. 5 fielders now allowed outside the circle. Comfortable single if they take it.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yes.
Big edge.
Keeper.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Waiting. Yes.
Times it nicely.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Wait.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Just threw the shot too early.
That's the over. England are none for 50.
Yep.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
Yes. Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
Yes.
2 full. Got what it deserved.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Right there.
Brilliant diving stop.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Thick edge.
Floated that one up and hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Beaten on the drive.
Yes, nice bowling.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Yes.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
End of the over. England are none for 76. Ferguson, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Waiting. Yep.
Super shot that.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Wait.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Yes.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Fielders there in the covers, but they put it right into the gap. That's a beautiful shot.
8 runs added there. England are none for 84.
Yes. Yep.
Edge, what a ball. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Waiting.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Yep. Yep.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
7 runs added in that over. England are none for 91. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep.
Big shout. Timed that brilliantly.
That's a really good half century. Ensure that the strike rate is maintained and is pushed on really, really well.
Wait.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. A couple on offer here.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
Right there. Yep.
End of the over, 10 runs coming from it. England are none for 101.
Yes.
Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
Great shot. Great timing.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Right there. Yes.
Massive edge.
Keeper.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. Milan takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Yep.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Over. England are 1 for 111.
Wait.
Loud shout. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Yep.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Yes.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Waiting.
6 runs added in that over. England are 1 for 117. Can't bowl there. Too full and helped on its way.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
That has gone very, very high. Might be safe. Super catch.
Well, they lose at the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal. More decisive running may have gotten them 2. You look at that and I would say they would have made it easily. They need to be a little bit more switched on than that.
Yes.
Confident appeal. Could it be?
Yes.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Catch it.
Effortless. A gift, really. Floated it up there and dealt with.
That was a brilliant boundary. Really well timed, and now starting to get the runs ticking over.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive.
Yes.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Yeah, yeah. Yep.
Perfectly timed.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Yeah, yeah.
There'll be runs here. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Wait.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Yes.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Santner, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Misses out there on the short and wide one. Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Yes.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Yep.
Edge. Amazing delivery. That's out. Caught.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Phillips has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie down one end. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. What a delivery, beaten by sheer pace, rips it through right onto the stumps.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be. Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yes.
Great shot.
Good return there, back from the deep. Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Yep.
Nice shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Yep.
Super piece of timing.
Found the middle of the bat, great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary.
Yeah, yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
End of the over, 15 runs coming from it. England are 4 for 169.
It was a very, very good shot, presenting a straight bat, simple execution and back past the bowler.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Waiting.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Yes.
Middle that one, great timing.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Yep.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
11 runs added there. England are 4 for 180. 1 over left in the innings. Santner to bowl it.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Yes.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Yes.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yep.
Edge. Unplayable. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
And that's the end of the innings. New Zealand have been set a target of 192 runs.
Right on.
Straight to the fielder.
Lovely shot to start the innings. Unfortunate they just couldn't find a gap.
Yeah, yep.
Beautiful cover drive. A hint of movement in the air and eased towards the boundary.
Always back in the ball there. Drives the ball away nicely and picked the gap at cover very well.
Drives and misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Wait.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Yes.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
12 runs added there. New Zealand are none for 12. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Conway didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Yes.
Brilliant shot that.
That was pure elegance, right out of the textbook, that shot.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Wait. Yes.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Nicely played.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
Good bit of timing there.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
End of the over, 30 off it. New Zealand are none for 42. Rashid coming into the attack from the north end.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
Timed that perfectly.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something pretty special to break it up.
Wait there.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Wait.
Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
The first wicket gone, the opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket and they'll be into the middle order.
Yes.
Driven off the front foot, fantastic cricket shot, probably expected more there.
Yeah.
Great shot through the gap.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
End of the over, 10 off it. New Zealand are 1 for 52. Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Perfect technique and placement.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Super shot, that.
This batter really is the key now. Picking up the boundaries when they need them. Just the sort of thing the team needs. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Right out of the middle.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Managed to get onto the front foot early, and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Wood has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
Yes.
Couldn't get it through the field. Massive chance.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yeah.
They'll get at least one.
Yeah. What is it?
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Oh, that is a great catch.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yes.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. 6 runs added there. New Zealand are 2 for 84. Curran, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end. Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras.
Well, that's a bit harsh, perhaps. I felt that it wasn't that wide.
Timed that brilliantly.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
That is a gorgeous shot, straight through the covers.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Got all of it, and for 6.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Finds the edge. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Just threw the shot too early.
Absolutely nailed it.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
How easy was that? A pickup drive all the way for 6.
The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the power play finishes. 3 more fielders can be moved outside the circle.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Yes.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Yes.
Could that be out? Looks so.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
They'd look for a couple here. A couple on offer here.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field. 6 runs added in that over. New Zealand are 3 for 123. Wokes with the ball in hand again.
Oh, that's a spot.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Neesham takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Misses everything.
Oh, nice ball.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery and the batter is all at sea.
Wait on.
Caught. Gone.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Oh, good bowling.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Chapman ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Well, where did that come from, you wonder? After some time spent in the dressing room, it's pretty obvious what their intentions are.
There'll be runs here. Gone! Excellent catch, close to the bat.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
There was a bit of width on that and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
Yes.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Oh then.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Needs to be on target.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries.
Waiting. No!
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Beaten on the drive.
Bowling.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Catch it. Yep, yep.
That is an amazing half-century, just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Over. New Zealand are 5 for 169. Going with spin now.
Catch it.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Catch it.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Catch it.
Good batting. Get an opportunity to score and take it. Out. Good catch.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball. Straight to the fielder.
Yes.
Great shot. At least one on offer. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yes.
Immediately underway with some runs.
End of the over, 10 runs coming from it. New Zealand are 6 for 179. Curran, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the south end.
It was a nice-looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Yep.
Bad decision-making, thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
Exactly where you want your fielders to throw as a wicketkeeper, right over the top of the stumps. Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone. Fantastic catch.
Phillips at last has to go. It's been a brilliant innings.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Yep.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs. Ali from the north end.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Drives and misses everything.
Oh yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
Hitting. Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Winning.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Ferguson will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Right on.
Southey shakes their head. He was there to be hit but couldn't make the most of it.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
And that marks the end of the match. New Zealand complete a decisive victory in this match. Thank you very much for joining us. Please remember to drive responsibly on your way home.
Extremely comfortable win, just so brilliant on so many levels. You cannot compete with that level of skill shown. It was a masterclass.
Well, that was a really one-sided contest. The result never looking in doubt at all. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you again soon.